I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been in a situation to where you were ready to start something? You were ready to get started. You were ready to launch something. You told somebody yes. You told yourself yes. And right before you were getting ready to get started, right before you were ready to pull the trigger, hit the button, hit the gas, all of a sudden, that self-doubt crept in. That little voice in the back of your head that always seems to try to talk you out of things. That little voice, no matter how successful oftentimes you are, sometimes we never outgrow or out-succeed that little voice in the back of our head, especially if you're somebody like me, who came from some of the places that I came from. See, where I came from, I was never supposed to be anything or do anything, and most people thought that I was going to end up in jail or in prison or dead by the time that I was 30. I was the guy who dropped out in high school, the guy who was most likely supposed to be working for somebody else for the rest of my life. So I began to develop this internal voice inside of my head that every time that I got to the starting line, I was getting ready to kick something off and to launch something. I said yes to my future, to my dreams. All of a sudden, that little voice in the back of my head crept in, and it started to try to talk me out of doing what it was that I had planned to do. And here's my message for you today, my friend, is oftentimes you just have to tell that voice to shut up. Sometimes you have to just tell that voice that thank you for your concern, but today your services are not needed. Because the truth is that your past doesn't equal your future. And even if everything that you've done up until this point has been a failure, those failures have only happened to prepare you for success. Go out there and crush it, my friend.